and good day to you. Welcome back to Darrell D TV. We're gonna do it again here. I am coming at you from the North Scenic National Trail, right outside of Battle Creek, Michigan. Surrounded by nature and the train tracks. But yeah, we got a good day today, so I thought it was a good day to do some story time. On the same wave as a few videos I shot recently, I want to talk once again about the Smoking Grooves tour. For those of you who aren't familiar, the Smoking Grooves was basically a rap and R&B, funk, neo-soul type of tour that took place. It started off in the 90s. The earliest one I know of was 1996. I attended the 96 tour. I attended the 97 tour, and I also attended the 98 tour. The 98 tour I tend to forget about, I think, because 96 and 97 I attended in Milwaukee, my hometown. The 98 tour I attended in Phoenix, where I now reside. And they all were definitely fire, incredible tours. But I wanted to tell you about the 98 tour. Now, there's two parts to this story that kind of go hand in hand. Whenever I'm talking about, the 98 tour, I always add this first part because I think it's a part of the story. So bear with me. Okay, so I had just moved out to Phoenix, Arizona from Milwaukee, and I had started hanging around these music cats. I started DJing for a rap group whom we've opened for a number of big name rap and R&B artists. And I remember this tour coming up, and I was definitely coming. So I met this young lady. This is part one of the Smoking Grooves 98 story. I met this beautiful young woman. I cannot remember her name. I think it was like Victoria or something like that. Let's just call her Victoria. Let me tell you, when I say she was beautiful, when I say she was a dime piece, when I say she was a 10, trust me, she was all of that. She was like Badoom and Padow and all of that stuff. Beautiful Mexican woman. And I remember asking her out on a date. And I asked her, did she like rap music? She said, yeah. I was like, well, I met her a week before the actual show. So I said, hey, I'm going to this concert next weekend. Or next week. It was a Friday. And I said, do you want to go? She was like, yeah, I want to go. I said, okay. So I had, because we had hung out once before that, me and this chick. And I had dropped her off at home. And I asked her after I got her home. And she was like, yeah, definitely. I said, okay, well, I'm going to come over next Friday at whatever time, and I'll pick you up, and we'll go. She was like, cool. So that was that. So next Friday comes, and I go over to her crib. I walk up on her porch, and I could see that the door to the house was like ajar. It was open maybe 8-10 inches, and I could see that I could see her inside sitting on the couch. And I could see somebody else in there. There was clearly, more than one person in that place. So I just knocked on the door. She comes to the door, and she's not dressed. She's like got on like a tank top and some shorts. She's clearly not dressed. I'm thinking she forgot all about it or something, which she obviously did. So I was like, hey, I'm here to pick you up for the show. She was like, oh, okay. Hold on a minute. Let me get ready. So she closes the door and leaves me out there on the front porch. So I'm standing there for like, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. And she finally comes back out. She's still dressed the same. And she says to me, hey, I'm sorry to ask, but I kind of need some feminine products. She's like, do you have $5 that I could, borrow from you? And I'm thinking, I don't think she said borrow. She asked me for $5. And I'm kind of confused. I'm like, yeah. So I pull out money. I give her $5. And then she goes back in the house and closes the door. So I'm thinking to myself, that's weird. Where are you going to get some feminine products for $5 inside of your home? That don't make sense to me. I can't figure it out. So then I'm just waiting. I'm waiting. Another at least 20, 25 minutes go by. Then this other chick comes out of the house, and she's just kind of sitting there on the porch, and she's smoking a cigarette. And I didn't say anything to her. She didn't say anything to me. It was clear to me that there were at least a good handful of people in that house. So after a while, she looks at me and she says, hey, are you waiting for Victoria? And I said, yeah. I said, we're supposed to be going to this concert. And she said, you didn't give her any money, did you? And I said, yeah, she asked me for $5 for some feminine products. And she said, the girl said, you know what? You might as well just leave Victoria alone, because if you keep messing with her, you're going to do nothing but support her habit. I'm thinking, habit? What are you talking about? And she was like, Victoria smoked crack. And I was like, what? And she was like, yeah, she went out the back door a long time ago with white girl Vicky. And I was like, she left? Like, yeah, she been gone. I was like, oh, snap. Now, the really, really sad part about that is this chick was like in her 20s. She was in like her mid-20s. I think she was like 24, 25. Wow, and she was on crack? Really? So I was just like, oh, all right, cool, thank you. And so I just left. So I was kind of down in the dumps, it's kind of sad, because this chick was beautiful. She was gorgeous, okay? So in Phoenix, by the way, there is crawling with beautiful women, for the record. But so I left, and I'm feeling down. I go to the venue, America West Arena, downtown Phoenix, and I'm about to go get in line and buy me a ticket. And let me just say this. The 98 tour, the lineup was crazy. It was Public Enemy. It was Wyclef Jean and the Refugee Camp All-Stars. It was Busta Rhymes, Gangstar, the whole Gangstar Foundation, and Black Eyed Peas. So I'm waiting to get my tickets, or my ticket at this point, and I run into my man Ty Carter, TMC Presents. Now Ty is the rap promoter for Phoenix, Arizona at the time. And he is also the manager of the group that I'm DJing for, no question. So Ty sees me and he's like, Darrell. I was like, yo, what's up, man? He's like, yo, did you get, you buying a ticket? I said, yeah. He was like, no, you're not. He's like, come on, you coming with us. I'm like, all right. So Ty walks around, we start walking around the venue. Like, it's a huge venue. So we're walking and we get like halfway around the other side of the venue where there's nobody at. And as we're approaching this back door to the venue, I see like our whole crew is there. Everybody, it's like maybe a dozen, maybe 15, cats. All the crew. Oh, what up? Blah, 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 blah. So Ty, had obviously already worked his magic, and we're standing there for a couple minutes. Next thing you know, somebody comes to the back door and let us in. And so Ty's like, come on, rolling with us. So we all go into one of the back doors of the venue. So soon as we get in there, and the door we go in, we're backstage. We are immediately backstage. So as soon as we got in there, we all just kind of split off, right? So I'm walking around and I'm bugging out, because I look over into this room and I see Busta Rhymes, and he's sitting at a table, and he's with, his people. And I look over here and I see Spliff Star, and he's talking to some chick, like he's like sitting on her lap, straddling her, talking to some chick on the couch. And I'm walking and I'm seeing there's a Premier, and there's a J-Rue, and there's, and I'm like, I'm bugging out, man, because I'm seeing all of these people and I'm totally not prepared, and I'm like, wow. Flavor Flav comes walking through, and just all of these people, from the tour. I see Sendog from Cypress. Oh, matter of fact, Be Real, I saw both of them back there. And this is a huge area, by the way. Like, this area that I'm walking through, you could like drive a car through there if you've ever been backstage at one of these really big venues. So I make my way out to the actual stage. In America West, I'm not sure how many people it holds, but it was packed. So I make my way out to stage left, and I'm standing there, and Wyclef and the whole refugee camp is on stage. I'm talking about Cannabis was with him. I'm talking about oh man, what's my man's name? The dude who rapped over the 99 Balloon song. I can't think of his name, but Praz was there. Just all them people from from the refugee camp All-Stars. So I'm standing there watching them. And Wyclef, if you've ever seen him live, he never disappoints. So I'm standing there, and all of a sudden, I look over to my right, and I kid you not, about maybe 12, 15 feet away from me, I see Chuck D standing there. I'm bugging. I can't believe it. I was like, whoa. I literally like looked away like, whoa. They go, Chuck D. I'm completely starstruck. I don't know what to do. And then came the part of the show where on the stage where Wyclef and all them are, they have these explosions. Boom! That go off. I mean, boom! It was like, you could feel it. Boom! It scared the crap out of me. And I was like, whoa, I was shook. After the explosion, Chuck D walks over to me and he says, He leans in and he says, "Did they get you with that one?" I was like, "Yeah, man, that scared the crap out of me." He started laughing. And then he just kind of stood there, and I'm just like star-struck. I can't believe that Chuck D just spoke to me. And, I'll never forget, like, show after show or performance after performance, it was just one was better than the next. And let me tell you, when I say that the whole entire Gang Starr Foundation was there, I'm talking about everybody. I'm talking about Big Shug. I'm talking about Group Home, J. Rue. Everybody that was under their camp at the time was there and on stage. I mean, imagine that. And I know a lot of my Phoenix people, they know what I'm talking about because they were at that show. It was an incredible show, and as bad of a experience I had earlier with the crackhead chick, I felt a lot better after I got into that show, kind of forgot all about her, and ended up having a fantastic night. So yeah, man, Smoking Grooves was incredible. Big ups to my man Ty Michael Carter for making it happen that I could go backstage and see so many of these people that I admire. And yeah, that's that. So that's the Smoking Grooves 1998 tour, Phoenix, Arizona show. And that's all I got for you today. This is Darrell D. Thank y'all for hanging out. And I'll be back at you soon with another one. Y'all stay safe. Peace and love.